Ciao Belli, how are you? Today I feel so Christmassy that I decided to prepare for you Christmas biscuits or Biscotti di Natale. Disclaimer, this is an adult only video as by the end we are gonna have a kind of spicy moment. So if you have children or if you are straight-laced, too prudent, whatever, don't watch it, watch something else. But if you are very curious, just stay with me till the end of the video. Are you ready? Andiamo! What does Bis-Cotto means? Bis-Cotto means cook twice, Bis-Cotto, because in the past they were baked, then out of the oven and then back again for a few minutes for extra crunchiness. What we need for the dough? We need 200 grams or 1 cup and a quarter of all-purpose flour. Then we need 100 grams or half cup of very cold butter cut into small cubes. 100 grams of granulated sugar, that is half cup. 1 egg, room temperature. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt. This is a quarter of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you use the liquid one, a teaspoon is going to be okay. Plus a little bit of extra flour. And if you ask me, Sergio, how you can remember so beautifully all the measurement, all the quantity in grams or in cup? Because I have post-it here, otherwise I don't remember anything. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. Of course, you can do the dough using your hand. You don't need the food processor. But remember, the secret for a good dough is to be very quick. Otherwise, touching the dough too much, the butter is gonna melt. And then you need to use very cold butter directly from the fridge. First of all, put together in the same bowl the vanilla extract, the baking powder, the pinch of salt, and the flour, and mix together. And then in the food processor, all the powders and the butter, and I'm going to use the function pulse for a few seconds. This is how it looks like. You see? It looks like a sand. Then the sugar and the egg. And you keep going. I think I need some help. Perfect. Less than 1 minute and it's done. Look. Once you look into the food processor, it's going to be all the dough is going to be all together on a corner. Can you see? That means that is done. Hey guys, if you have any surface in marble in your kitchen, if you're lucky, or if you have aluminum, that's the best one in order to work properly the dough, because you need a very cold surface. I have this one that is in wood, that is not exactly the best, so I'm gonna use some extra flour, okay? And then when later on I'm gonna roll the dough, I will use some parchment paper. Okay. This. Use your hand, but as less as possible. Look, you do. And it's done. Put it in a plate, cover with film, and leave it in the fridge at least for 1 hour. Otherwise, you can do it the day before and you leave it overnight. And directly from the fridge, very cold, it is now time to roll the dough. You can use a little bit of flour, but I prefer 2 foils of parchment paper. Try to roll it evenly, let's say ½ centimeter high, that is 0.2 inches, has to be pretty thin. And this is how it should be, in my opinion. And voila! This is the fun part and also the spicy one, adults only. So you can give to the cookies any shape you like. It is Christmas, so some people like the Christmas tree, someone else lovely angels. Why not a little star? But guys, it was a difficult 2020. We need something special, we need something fun. So what about Santa? Surprise! Oh, he's a lucky Santa. The most difficult part is to separate the biscuits from the dough. So with this leftover, you just put it together again, put it in the fridge like half hour, and then you roll it again. Remember to leave the cookies in the fridge for at least 1 hour before you bake it. And now baking time. I leave the biscuits in the fridge till the very end, then I took an egg, I separate the white of the egg from the egg yolk, and I add a spoon of milk to the yolk, and then I'm gonna whisk. We are going to use the white of the egg later on for something called royal icing, that is part of the decoration. It's not necessary, but it's really nice, and I'm going to whisk the egg yolk with the milk. The mix of egg yolk and milk goes on top of the biscuits for a nice golden color, and then they go straight in the oven for around 12 minutes. Static, 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. Check the oven. Are you ready? Et voila! Ooh la la! Wow! If you notice, at one point I made holes to the biscuits. Then I show you why. For the decoration, I'm going to use later on some sugar candy. In Italian they are called confettini, and also some colorants, but I'm going to prepare the so-called royal icing right now, ghiaccia reale. So we need the white of an egg, a teaspoon of lemon juice, and 150 grams, that is 1 cup and a quarter more or less, of icing sugar. And now it works. The white of the egg and the lemon juice go in a bowl, and then you whisk. Once you whipped properly the egg white, you add slowly the sugar and keep whisking. You know guys, I never used those colorants before. I try to buy the most natural one, even I don't think there are any natural colorants really. And now I'm trying to see, I decided to use 3 colors. I'm gonna leave the royal icing white for a white Christmas, and then I'm going to use a little bit of red and see what happens. This, and I'm gonna mix. And now it's green time. And we have the Italian flag. I think it's going to look like a car accident, like a mess. However, now it's time for you, like Madonna used to say, express yourself. Let's see. First time. Hey guys, by the end I was pretty happy about the final result. I got a kind of old cup holder, tazzine da caffè, that we don't use anymore, and so I attach here most of my creation. You see here we have beautiful angels, we have nice Christmas trees, and we also have Santa surprise. The message is, it doesn't matter if you like angels, Christmas trees or Santa surprise, because by the end, guys, we are all made by the same short crust. So, happy Christmas everyone, and rise and shine like a star. Un bacio.